Hello, welcome to the News Broadcast Daily, and following are today's top stories.
General Secretary Truong attended National Conference on Party Building Work. Seminar on speeding up business growth through strategic partnership with Japanese companies. Leather footwear exports up over 27%. Truong quake joins Indonesia's Sumatra Island.
Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng attended and delivered a speech at a national conference on party building work in Hanoi on January 11th.
The General Secretary affirmed the significance of the conference. He said 2011 was the first year of implementing the 11th National Party Congress. There were many important issues for the organizational and personnel sector. He commended cadres in charge of party building work nationwide on the fulfillment of their tasks. At the same time, he asked for real changes in party building work, as the current context is posing new requirements and tasks for the country's revolutionary cause. The party leaders stressed the need to further improve the leadership and combative capacity of the party, as well as put forth higher tasks for the party building work. He said if the party does not have a firm political ideology, a high degree of unanimity in will and action, pure ethics, and a close organization, and does not receive support from the people, it will be unable to lead the country to advancement on the path of development. The party leaders suggested the contingent of cadres in party building, further training to meet the country's requirements in national integration and development.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng said top priority of the science and technology sector this year is to make science technology progress to have propelled the nation's socio-economic development.
During the Ministry of Science and Technology's conference in Hanoi on January the 10th, the government leader urged the ministry to finalize the institutional framework to create a better environment for science technology research and application in production. The ministry should speed up the progress of investment in high-tech zones and major laboratories, along with supporting businesses investing in technological innovation, he said. Prime Minister Dũng noted the sector needs to develop the technological market and encourage organizations and individuals to engage in science technology activities and services, especially consultancy and assessment. The application of technologies, particularly information technology and biotechnology, should be stepped up in production sectors, he added.
National Assembly Vice Chairwoman Tòng Thị Phóng met leaders of the Japanese House of Councillors, the Japan-Vietnam Friendship Parliamentary League, and senior government officials in Tokyo on January 10th.
The meetings took place on the sidelines of the 20th Asia-Pacific Parliamentary Forum. At the meetings, Phóng praised the strategic partnership between Vietnam and Japan and the role of the Japan-Vietnam Friendship Parliamentary League in promoting bilateral relations. She affirmed Vietnam will continue to help Japan overcome recent disasters. The National Assembly Vice Chairwoman underlined the Vietnamese legislature's commitment to increasing its role in monitoring the use of official development assistance capital provided by the Japanese government.
A seminar on speeding up business growth through strategic partnership with Japanese companies took place in Ho Chi Minh City on January 10th.
The event is expected to help Vietnamese businesses better understand Japan's trade, to select an effective strategic partner. At the seminar, Japanese experts spoke of Japanese groups' secrets in raising their strength and their experiences in making the best use of the Vietnam-Japan trade cooperation. Japan is now one of the leading foreign investors in Vietnam, with almost 1,600 projects capitalized at nearly $23 billion. two-way trade between Vietnam and Japan reached $20.4 billion last year.
Exports of footwear and leather products reached over $6.5 billion in 2011, representing a year-on-year increase of 27.2%.
Since early 2011, the European Union stopped levying 10% anti-dumping measures to Vietnamese leather shoes and hats, thus creating more favorable conditions for local businesses. Despite difficulties in the US, Belgium, Italy, France, and Thailand, the industry's exports to these markets still recorded satisfactory results. However, Vietnamese businesses are facing another fierce competition with those from Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and India, as they are enjoying tax incentives. This period is said to have high risks for Vietnamese footwear and leather exporters in a context where they have to deal with the shortage of production materials. In an effort to maintain the stable growth, the sector is said to deal with difficulties in materials and human resources while finding its own way in the international market.
Vietnam and Laos will cooperate in developing the Nậm Lang hydropower project in Laos' northern province of Phong Sa Ly.
A memorandum of understanding to this effect was signed in Vientiane on January the 10th by Buthavi Susiphantone, Lao Deputy Minister Planning and Investment, and Lê Tuấn, CEO of Vietnam's VC Invest Company. Accordingly, the two sides will conduct research and develop the project in an 18-month period. Speaking at the signing ceremony, Tuấn said this is a good chance for Vietnamese businesses to expand their investment activities in Laos, contributing to the country's energy development. He affirmed that the company will try its best to ensure the progress of the project, helping foster the special friendship and comprehensive cooperation between Vietnam and Laos.
A powerful earthquake measuring a preliminary magnitude of 7.3 hit Indonesia's Sumatra Island early January 11th, the country's meteorology and geophysics agencies had said.
The U.S. Geological Survey earlier put the magnitude of the quake at 7.3. The quake occurred at 2:37 local time, 18 hours 37 GMT, with the epicenter depth of 10 kilometers. About 420 kilometers southwest of Banda Acre Beach. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center immediately issued a tsunami warning after the earthquake. In December 2004, a 9.1 magnitude quake off the coast of Acre Province on the northern tip of Sumatra triggered a tsunami in the Indian Ocean that claimed 220,000 lives.
And that comes to the end of VNews today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.